welcome to another video. It is Friday here in the UK and we've had kind of an unexpected delivery today. So I did place an order at the beginning of the week for a pallet of items. Normally I get an email from this company to say that the items are on the way. Just sat having my breakfast this morning, a bit of a late one, it's about 10:30, and knock at the door. Goes to the door and the company's here with a pallet. Great. As I said, obviously I did order it. I wasn't expecting it today. I was literally about 20 minutes away from going out and going to do some sourcing today. So looks like I'm not doing that and looks like we're doing a pallet video. So guys, that's me, all changed, all set, all raring to go. I feel a little bit more prepared for it now. The driver did come and catch me really off guard before. So I have got my gym stuff on. I'm at the gym later, but I just wanted to be a little bit more prepared. A little bit more sensible clothing. It's quite hot today, so I may as well just get sweaty in this stuff now. So this is a returns pallet. So I paid £250 for the pallet. It's a return untested pallet, so I'm not really sure what to expect, guys. This is the first pallet that I've ever had. £250. I didn't want to spend loads of money, guys. So I went kind of, I know £250 is still a lot of money, but I went for one of the cheaper ones. So I did get to see the manifest before I paid for this delivery. So I'm expecting mainly kitchen goods, so kettles, toasters, hopefully stuff that's not gonna be broken. So I've paid literally, there's absolutely loads of items in this pallet. I think if I remember rightly from the manifest, every item I paid about £5 for. So we'll see. So I'm going to obviously take you outside and show you what's going on. I'm going to put you on the chest mount today. You can have a look. I just literally want to get everything inside, off the driveway and into the front room. Sure, the boyfriend's gonna love that later. I've already got stuff dotted all over the house that I'm been listing from charity shop hauls. So I'm sure he's really gonna love it when he gets home to see a massive pallet of stuff in the front room. Let's crack on. Let's get cracking, guys. Just don't know where to start. Well, I didn't know if this was an Amazon returns pallet. That could be proof that it is. The company don't actually specify where they come from, but as there's lots of Amazon Prime boxes on the top, that could be an indication. Right, we will get rid of this cardboard first. Right. Right, so carpet and upholstery washer. I'm sorry about the noise, guys. Plastic off. So, rotating waffle iron. That definitely looks used. Definitely looks broken. Right, we have a Breville kettle, a sink caddy, that looks brand new inside of the box. This definitely is broken, but there's nothing to say that it's not going to work, and it looks like it's just actually missing some screws. So hopefully the boyfriend's feeling handy. Get some testing done later on. Exciting Friday night ahead of me. A Breville kettle. Have to have a look at that. It looks like it's still in the wrapper, and it's still got the plastic over the plug, so that looks like a good sign. Just looks like the box has maybe been opened. Crack on. I'm not gonna lie guys, I am sweating. I'm only 3 items in, so not sure what this is. Very mysterious brown box, and a Kenwood mixer. So let's have a look at this. Instructions on the top. That looks brand new, sealed inside. Everything's still factory sealed, but we'll obviously have a look and see a little bit later on. And this, let me go and grab my knife again. I am so clumsy guys, I shouldn't be left unattended with sharp implements. If something's going to happen, it will happen to me. I had a fresh set of nails done on Wednesday. Yesterday, which was Thursday, I chopped a breakfast muffin in half, and chopped straight into my fresh set of nails. These are my natural nails, but I've got gel polish on, so that's why I shouldn't be left unattended, guys. Oh, this is a spice rack. That looks brand new, sealed, but it does look to have one of the jars missing. But I'm sure we can do something about that. I don't know where to start with this, guys. So, Breville sandwich press. And 2 slice sandwich toaster. That definitely looks like it's been opened. I'm definitely getting my steps in today. Right. This definitely looks used, and it smells a little bit. Oh yeah, there's no saving that, guys. That is well and truly damaged. It might be that I might be able to sell these plates. That plate obviously comes off. This one comes off, so I might actually just be able to sell the plates that go with that, but that looks like a bit of a write-off. Well, that's a definite one for the bin, I think. And this one will damage the rest of my nails today. Well, this looks promising. Possibly just being put back into packaging. Got all the packaging with it. Oh, it's missing an indicator light. This is a bit of a shame. So yeah, that's definitely being used. We'll have to test that, see if it works, but I don't think I'll be selling that on to anybody. Not with the missing indicator light anyway. I just wish I hadn't taken that out of there, guys. So, oh, there's a bit of can go over there. That looks like a bust. Right. High quality whiskey glasses. And a Carvella Kurt Geiger box, shoe box, which I might add, with a James Martin meat slicer. I have to test that meat slicer, see if that works. Looks pretty used though. Not bad. They look brand new, although the seal has been opened. Hopefully they're not damaged. Doesn't look like they are. No chips or anything, so might be able to get some money back for those. So I'm not looking forward to that big box. Let's see, we'll get this one out. The Murphy Richards, or Morphy Richards, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Table blender. And a Spot Clean Pro Heat Carpet Upholstery Washer. So, I'm not sure if that's factory sealed or not. Oh, it's a lot heavier than what I thought. I'm definitely not going to need to go to the gym later. So. This. Now I'm not sure if that's everything that's meant to be in the box. Looks like it's got the, all looks to be intact. It's got the blade in. Got the little, obviously there's no instructions, but I will have to have a look, obviously see if it works. Have to have a look. It looks like that's everything that's meant to be inside of the box, so hopefully if that works, that's great. A Spot Clean Pro Heat Carpet and Upholstery Washer. Now I can hear liquids inside of here, but it says it comes with some sort of Spot Clean. Definitely looks like it's being used. That feels full. That actually feels full. Now, I'm not sure if that has... yeah, it definitely looks like it's been used. So we'll have to test that out. I could actually quite do with that. For my sofa, guys, my sofa could do with a bit of a clean, so we'll be testing that out. So here's the post lady. Hello. You don't mind being on my YouTube video, do you? Yeah, now.
Kettle. I know where I'm coming in future when I need something. I better do some work before I start getting in there.
So you're going to be in my YouTube video now?
Well, I'm going to be watching for you and I'm going to find you.
The curly flipper. Yeah. So, we've got a Breville 4-slice toaster. And a Swan kettle. So this toaster obviously is not in a box. Does look like it has been used, but it's still really good condition. And this Swan kettle has got a little bit of a chip out the front, but hopefully that will work. It's a very interesting box. So this is a Morphy Richards Turbo Glide iron. It doesn't actually look like it's been used. I was just talking to the post lady there and she said it's a very good iron. She's got one personally. And this is a bit of an interesting box. It's a Amazon box. Whatever it is, it's broken. I'm not even sure what it is. Oh, it's a dispenser to put your carrier bags in, I believe. So this has been returned to Amazon and I haven't even opened the box. It says it's a robot vacuum cleaner. Okay. So, charging. It's got the plug. It's got the remote. It's a little bit dirty, but to be expected with a vacuum cleaner. I'm not really sure how this works, but if it works we could get a little bit of money for it. It looks like it's got a little bit of damage on the top, so very interesting. I'm actually addicted to Barocca, guys. Me, but on a good day. Right. That big box is kind of in the way, but I'm not actually able to get to it just yet. So we've got a Morphy Richards Total Control hand blender set and a Russell Hobbs Quiet Boil kettle. So this box looks like it's been opened. All the packaging is inside. Brand new. Just a bit of a clean. Hopefully it'll work. It's absolutely boiling today, guys. I am not going to need to go to the gym later. So this is a hand blender. Everything looks brand new, sealed in the box. It's just the box looks a bit damaged. I'm not sure how I'm going to get some of these boxes out of here, guys. We'll get this one out first. And this one. So this is a Beko kettle and a Russell Hobbs Lunar Moonlight Grey kettle. Oh, that's good. I do love a good cuppa. Right, let's have a look. Now that could be a complete bust. That's possibly why it's been returned. The latch has stopped working, so that might be worth looking at. Brand new. Even though the box has seen better days, this side, I'm not really sure what's happened to that side of the box, but it's brand new. This is so heavy. I don't honestly think I'm going to be able to pick that up on my own. I do see a coffee machine down there. I'm not really sure how I'm going to get that out yet. A warm light Sterling white electric stove heater. Oh, my post lady said she'd literally just bought one of these. It looks pretty good to look at. This is still tied. I'm hoping somebody just got it and didn't like what it looked like. So in the bottom of the box there were 4 feet and a random piece of plastic. It doesn't look like that's broken off anything. So that looks all good. Nothing ever goes back inside the box when you take it out. Now we've got a bubble waffle maker, another kettle, compact air fryer. I really want to get this box out. It's so heavy. So heavy. Oh my god. That one will definitely have to wait. This kettle, another 2 kettles. Oh, that looks like a nice one. That looks like a nice swan kettle. Oh, never judge a book by a cover, guys. Oh, that's really seen better days. Oh my god. As if somebody's had the cheek to return that in such a state. It is so greasy and ooey, and the only place for that is the bin. Ugh. Gross. Never judge a book by its cover. Somebody's just fastened it weird. Definitely used full of lime scale. We'll have to see. This doesn't even look like it's been opened. Oh my god. So, it's a microwave oven. No wonder I struggled to pick it up. I will have to wait until Paul gets home to take that out of the box. It is so heavy, guys. It does look like it's been used. This label's off and it's got some wear at the top. Too heavy for me to do. A Kenwood mini chopper. And a Morphy Richards Total Control hand blender set. Well, if anything, it comes in handy for a table. We have got, looks brand new, everything's wrapped. And, suspiciously wrapped in tin foil. Have to have a look at that later. Russell Hobbs Ultra Power Steam iron and a Russell Hobbs kettle. It's definitely been opened. I don't know whether it's been used or not. Fairly decent. Still loads to go. Amazon warehouse. A bubble waffle maker. Nice. And a sandwich maker. Well, it definitely smells like it's been used. Oh, damaged. These plates may come out. Looks like it's been dropped. Might be able to salvage just for home, maybe. Waffles don't go well on a diet though. And this is a sandwich maker. They look clean. It looks like it has been used. I'm so sorry guys, the battery to the GoPro ran out. So what I've done is, whilst the GoPro's been on charge, I've been unpacking the rest of the items from the pallet outside on the driveway and brought them inside. So I thought I would catch up with you with the other couple of boxes that I had left out in the pallet, just go through those with you now so you can see what they are and go through some of the stuff from there. So as you can imagine, the front room is a tip. I'm definitely going to have to tidy this up a little bit before Paul gets home. So we've got about 17 items that were left in the bottom of the pallet that I didn't get a chance to show you on the chest mount before the camera cut off. So I'm not really sure where to start. In here we have these. To be honest, I did have to look them up to see what they were. So these are metal gold cake stands for a wedding cake. Brand new, don't seem to be damaged or anything like that. Next item we have were some Henry Hoover bags. The packet has been opened. It does say there is meant to be 10 inside of here, so there's 4. So somebody's obviously returned that they've used or taken out whatever they wanted. Next item is a dualit. I hope I'm saying that right. A dualit. It looks like a kettle, but I think I'm just going to quickly have a look at. So this says it's a triple function heat milk to make hot/cold froth in 70 seconds. Can't actually see through the packet whether or not it's been used. It's definitely been used. It smells like milk, stale milk. But if it works, we will still be able to sell it as used. Obviously get it a little bit of a clean up. I find a lot of these items like this, people buy them, think it's a great idea, use them and think, well, that was a waste of money, I'll return that, I've used it, it's not quite what I thought it was going to be. So that is that item. This item, I have already opened it. It's a NutriBullet, or it's meant to be a NutriBullet, but the only thing to it is it's got this part and the container, and the little lid for the container, but that's it. I haven't actually been able to find the rest of the item, so obviously the bit that it would go on to, but still, if I can't find the rest of that item, I'll be able to sell this still for parts. Somebody might still want that. That containers, it's quite weighty stainless steel, and it's got the like little shaker top thing for it, so I might still be able just to sell that for parts. Next item, a Russell Hobbs Quiet Boil stainless steel kettle. I will be testing these all later. It looks brand new. I'm very suspicious. That's obviously why, guys. So whether or not that can be fixed, but I'll have a good go. That'll be one for Paul later on. Next item, a Dolce Gusto coffee machine. I might have to buy some Dolce Gusto pods just to try it. I do love coffee. I'm a bit of a coffee monster, guys, so might just be an excuse to buy some pods just to try that out, just to make sure that it works. It will be worth it because I also have another Dolce Gusto machine, and these all look alright. I mean, obviously they have been used, they'll clean up. Whether or not somebody's just bought them and thought, I've had enough of that now, I'll return it. But they're all DeLonghi Dolce Gusto machines, so I will buy some coffee pods later on to test those out. A Morphy Richards slow cooker. Now this is obviously why this item's being returned, so hopefully it will work, but it does have, I don't know if you can see that in the bottom, it does have some scratches on the non-stick. Not sure whether that's actually been done by somebody or whether it's been done in the manufacturing, because the non-stick coating is actually over the scratches, so it looks like that's possibly been done in manufacturing. Could be wrong, of course, but hopefully that'll work and we can just, it's dented in the front, but if it works, I mean, there's no reason why somebody wouldn't want to buy that cheap on Facebook Marketplace. DeLonghi kettle. Very used, sign of lime scale on there, but the inside, I don't know if you can see that, is actually really clean. This is a espresso machine, so I've had this out of the box. I'm not going to get it out again, it was a bit of a pain in the bum to get it back in, but it looks fine. It has been used. As I said, I'm a bit of a coffee monster, so I have got some coffee beans that I can test this out with later, so I will be testing this out later to see if it works. I haven't looked up how much it sells for, but if it works, I mean, that'll be great if it works. With the Facebook Marketplace sale, I will probably be popping a lot of this stuff onto Facebook Marketplace. My front room is an absolute tip. I don't want it hanging around for that long. I haven't got a warehouse, I haven't got anywhere else to store this stuff other than in my house, and I do have an office where I work from at home that is full. I don't know if you've seen any of my other previous videos. I work for Avon full time. This is kind of a sideline. So majority of the stuff in the office is Avon stock and brochures, and also some of the charity haul stuff that I do. So I am pretty overflowing, so I do not want this stuff hanging around for very long. I want to ideally get it all tested, cleaned up tonight if I can. Bits, if there's some items that aren't working that need to go to the tip, I need to do a tip run tomorrow with the cardboard from the Pallet anyway, so anything that's not working that I can't sell for parts or can't salvage anything, that will be going to the tip tomorrow. But yeah, the idea is get as much of this listed on Facebook Marketplace tonight. Fingers crossed, hopefully we'll get some sales over the weekend. But I will do another video of trying and testing and showing you what works out of this and what doesn't. So be sure to catch up on that one, guys. But let's crack on. Swan Retro Kettle. It's actually this colour as well. Well, it's got a piece of tissue paper inside, so that's always a sign that it's being used. It has got some use in the bottom. Not sure if you can see that, guys. See if we can get a sale for that one. Russell Hobbs stainless steel kettle. Lots of kettles in this place. If anybody needs a kettle, I'm your lady. So it looked quite positive. Everything was on the top, but this is very, very used. I'm not sure if somebody's tried to clean that. It is so scuzzy inside. Not sure if you can see. Sometimes things look worse than what they actually are. So if it works, you just... Next item, a Tower RV20 cordless window cleaner. Looks a little bit like the Karcher ones. This definitely has been used. Looks like it's crammed right in that box. I'm not even going to attempt to take that out. Hopefully, fingers crossed, guys, that will work. Be sure to check out the other video to see if it does. And some Ziploc bags. So like the little, what you call them, grip seal polythene bags. So there's 1,000 of those. It doesn't look like it's been opened, it's still sealed. Somebody's probably ordered them, not measured the size, and they've come and thought they're far too small for what I want. But I might end up keeping these for personal use. And my boyfriend Paul makes key rings. So he makes little Lego key rings, Lego heads and paracord bodies, and he puts them inside of these little baggies before he sends them off to people who've purchased them. So they might come quite in handy for him. So as a kind of a thank you for putting up with all of my mess, you can have some baggies. There we go. Tower deep filled snack maker. So along the lines of the other ones, looks like it's a sandwich panini / waffle maker. Oh, the box is slightly broken. Not what I was expecting. I was expecting it to be, these are very clean. So that's a good sign that the plates are clean. Pretty new and sealed inside of the box. Let's hope it's in good condition when we get the box open. The box is a little bit bashed, a little bit worse for wear, but fingers crossed, guys, that looks promising. I'm not going to take it out of the box. As you saw before, I had terrible trouble getting them back in the box. Another kettle, Swan. Not judging any of these boxes. Just goes to prove from the last one that one of the other Swan kettles that I opened, it was... Nice Geordie saying for you, it was minging, so it was awful. Looking very promising, guys. Still in the wrapper. Take the lid off. It looks brand spanking new. So hopefully that will not have any damage, and it will turn on, it will boil. I'll be able to put that as brand new in the box. If you've stuck around and you've made it this long, please comment the word kettle in the comments below, and I'll know that you've made it this far. But thanks very much for sticking around, and hopefully you've enjoyed the video, and you'll subscribe to the channel, like the video, and then hopefully YouTube will show it to more people like you guys. Another Dolce Gusto coffee machine. I'll definitely be buying some pods later from Tesco's to try all of these out. I'll be buzzing off all the coffee later, no doubt. It has been used. Another Breville kettle. It's got quite a lot of the packaging in. I'm not fooled yet, guys. Oh, that's a lovely colour. It's like a pearlescent white. Anyway, it's got some kind of watermarks on the bottom, but that could have just been from the factory testing it. So everything else looks pretty new, sealed inside of the box. Why do they never fit back inside of the boxes? It's like the Crafting Factor trying to get these back into the boxes. A Breville iron. Looks like a nice rose gold colour. I'll probably regret this. Still got the protective paper on, but that means nothing. From what I can see, it looks pretty good. It's a nice colour. So rose gold, very fashionable. Grey, rose gold. If it works, I think it'll definitely sell well on Facebook Marketplace. I'll not be doing any ironing to test it out. Just be switching it on. I don't iron. Last item of the palette, the Hoover Steam Jet Handy Cleaner. Bits and bobs on the top. Look like they're in good condition. All the user manuals. Brand new, sealed inside of the box. That's it from me for this video, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you've made it this far, please comment the word kettle into the comments below so I know that you have made it this far. I hope you've enjoyed it. I am knackered. I am sweating, to say the least. I really have worked up a sweat before I go to the gym this afternoon. Now I've got all of this stuff to kind of find somewhere for it to go so I can get it tested later on. So I spent a grand total of £396 on this pallet. That was including VAT and delivery. I'm not sure how many items I've actually had delivered, so I will work that out and obviously divide that by the cost of the pallet, so I know on average how much each item needs to sell for. As we've already seen, some of the items look like they're possibly just going to go in the skip, absolutely not salvageable, so I will take that into consideration. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, I mean, hopefully we can do some more of these in the future. This was just a small pallet, £250, so they do have some larger pallets. For a first one, I just wanted to kind of dip my feet into the water, test it out, see what kind of stuff comes. I know it's very kind of hit and miss. It is going to change every time that you buy it, but you know, hopefully it might be another thing to look at apart from just doing, you know, charity hauls. I can do this from home in the comfort of my own home. Mind you, I've worked up a sweat doing it. I think the charity shops would have definitely been an easier ride, but you know, who doesn't like a challenge? It's going to take some cleaning, just like charity shop items do. Some items look brand new inside of the boxes, so it really is a mixed bag. So I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I have, and I will see you on the next one.